Hello, this is Game with Pauly of my FIFA 15 versus PES 2015 demo Showdown. I'll be doing a comparison of the two games. Obviously I've only got the demo versions of them, so I can't compare the full retail versions, but it'll be pretty much what you see in the demos. So first up then, FIFA 15, as you can see on the screen. Gameplay remains mostly largely unchanged from FIFA 14, with a few refinements to corners and free kicks. Gameplay still pretty smooth, as it's always been. Graphics on FIFA 15 slightly improved over the previous version, though in the demo it's not quite as noticeable as it is in the full retail version, which I've got on the Xbox One. Control's still pretty smooth on FIFA 15 as well. One of the biggest new features to the graphics is the weather is now going to have a big effect on the game. So as the pitch gets soggy, your players will slide around, the ball will stick in the mud and the water and cause all sorts of havoc with goals, and cause no end of trouble for the poor old goalkeepers, as it does in real life. Scoring a few goals, as you see me do on the screen. I'm talking about scoring goals. The keepers are a hell of a lot tougher compared to previous versions of FIFA. I found they tipped most of my shots over the crossbar or around the post, so they were pretty challenging to score past. So overall, a few small improvements, but still a pretty excellent package, and I'm looking forward to the full retail version of FIFA 15 when it comes out in the shops. And on to Pro Evolution Soccer then, 2015, or PES as it's more commonly known. Often in FIFA's shadow, certainly for the last few years anyway. Generally a divide between the two games. For those of you who prefer PES to FIFA, it's kind of a Star Wars, Star Trek thing. You seem to either love one or the other. I've not been a massive fan, I must admit, of PES, but I can happily report that this is certainly the best version they've done. Gameplay wise, it's much smoother than previous versions. The players don't seem as stiff or robotic. In many ways it's a little bit faster than FIFA, I have to report as well. FIFA seems a lot more of a tactical, slower build-up. PES is a lot faster type of gameplay. Some of you might consider that a bit of an arcadey football game, but it's not. It's very smooth. You can do a tactical build-up as well. PES plays a really good passing game. Onto the graphics then of PES, greatly improved over previous versions as well. Players have a greater likeness to their real-life counterparts. The game uses the Fox engine as well. Things are very smooth. I haven't noticed any slowdown or stuttering. Frame rate is pretty solid. And this is the first time as well on the PlayStation 4. It's mainly been a PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game. But PES did start life on the PlayStation consoles, don't forget. Conceded a rather bad goal there to the AI on the screen. Demo teams are Barcelona versus Juventus. So that PES then, after report, I've really enjoyed what I played, and it surprised me. I thought FIFA again this year would absolutely destroy PES, and it hasn't. Really enjoyable. Back to FIFA 15 then, and time to talk about the multiplayer. We've only got the local multiplayer to show you, as this is the demo version. It's a shame they didn't include the online. It would have been nice to play someone online. My trusty player 2 has joined me on many games, giving me a game of FIFA 15 here, and scoring against me as well. Giving me a good run for my money in the game that we played. So what's it like then, FIFA 15? Well, largely unchanged from FIFA 14, the multiplayer. The same smooth, crisp passing game. Excellent play, fluid as you'd expect from the FIFA series. The AI has been greatly improved, as I mentioned before in the previous clips. The keepers as well, pretty tough to beat, so you haven't got to panic as much when the other player gets through one-on-one. They stop a lot of the shots as well. So overall, FIFA 15 local multiplayer, really enjoyable. We can't wait to get online as well. Really looking forward to it. So that's about it then for the FIFA 15 multiplayer. So back to PES 2015 and a bit of local multiplayer going on. My trusty player 2 has joined me once again for a game, like they did on the FIFA 15 demo. So what's it like then? Well, multiplayer is one of the things PES has always been really good at. 2 to 4 or even more mates. You have a really good game of football. PES has always had a really good passing game as well. Crisp and pretty smooth. Let's sum up the two games then. Well, graphic wise, FIFA probably slightly edges it. I think I preferred the player likenesses on FIFA, what I did on PES. FIFA a little bit slower than PES as well. PES seemed a little bit smoother, a little bit faster type of gameplay, which some people might prefer. Like I said, it's not quite arcadey football. It did run a little bit quicker than FIFA. You might prefer it. FIFA generally has more of the glitz and the glamour, more of the fancy modes as well. Ultimate Team obviously is back in FIFA, and a few small improvements on that as well. Online multiplayer, probably prefer on FIFA, but local multiplayer, probably preferred the PES, which is a little bit of a surprise. One thing that has really shocked me this year is how close PES has got to FIFA 15. For the last few years, PES has often been in FIFA's shadow. I'd say it's caught up no end this year. Overall, really impressed with PES, and probably not so impressed with FIFA 15 compared to the previous FIFA, to be fair. So yeah, if you're looking for an alternative to FIFA, definitely give PES a whirl. The demos will be out soon in Europe and on Xbox One as well. Obviously the FIFA demo is available now. So yeah, to sum up then, if you fancy a change from FIFA, give PES a whirl. FIFA's still the same great, enjoyable game of football, with loads of great modes, probably one of the best career modes on a football game as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed the comparison of FIFA 15 and PES 2015. Please check out my YouTube channel for other reviews and guides, and feel free to leave any comments or suggestions you may have. Well, that's me signing off. I'll leave you with a few more goals from FIFA 15. Take care, guys. Bye for now.